So if you haven't seen part one yet, I'll leave a link in the description here to part one. Feel free to check that out. But basically, we're cutting more 6x6 fence post for the garden fence, which you can see I rendered here in 3D.
Come up, show everybody your skills. Whoa! Whoa! Good boy. These are too small for you. These are too small.
So this is a good opportunity to talk about sweep in logs. So you can see this log starts high and then goes down, sweeps down, so to speak. These aren't the best sawmill logs just because they have a lot of internal stresses built up. So I was doing something that wasn't as rough, in other words, great lumber or something where I needed more accuracy. Probably would just end up not using these logs at all. But since we're doing sort of a rustic, garden fence, if the log, the post moves a little bit, it's not going to be a huge deal. It's sort of, it's still got that rustic feel. Or 2x6 on, or 6x6 on top rather, and the 2x6 I cut below. Actually, really glad I cut this. The figure is crazy in here. It's a very unique piece, and to think this was just going to be firewood. Never know what you're going to cut, what you're going to see. Really nice looking piece though. Wish I had more of it like that. There we got one nice 2x6. Another piece is just gonna be used for stacking wood on top. Well, this 2x6 actually really nice looking. Basically all heartwood. All heartwood in here. So unfortunately we only got one piece out of it, not a lot of yield, but what are you gonna do? That's kind of how the log grew. Guess we got one nice one, and instead I'll use that. I'll cut it in half and use it for log stacks, moving lumber around, so we won't waste that either. So finally got a nice piece of white oak for a post. Last couple posts have been out of pieces that really should have been in the firewood pile. But I managed to get one or two posts out of those. But this one's nice, about 16 inches in diameter, 8 foot long. So yeah, we should at least be able to get 2 or 3 out of this, 4 if we luck out. So we'll get sawing and see how many we really get.
Alright, so here's the pile of posts. This is labor intensive. It's labor intensive cutting dimensional lumber. I'm used to cutting slabs, mainly just plain sawing. But doing all this by hand, flipping the log. A little bit of work, but it turned out nice. Got enough 6x6s for the garden fence. So in a future video, I'm actually going to be doing the joinery to put it up in the post bases, and I've already cut the fence boards, so we're basically going to attach the posts to the fence boards and see how it turns out. So stay tuned for that, and hope you enjoyed.